All right, Lee, thank you. Now on Bounce, a local organization known as the Sandbox is preparing for its annual signature event. An evening of Believing Prom is coming up next month, September. I want to welcome Mara Campolongo, the executive director of the Sandbox, and Mel Miller, one of the sponsors for the event. You are here to talk about this, so thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you, Brigida.
Absolutely. Mara, I want to start with you. I'm going to talk about the prom, but first tell me a little bit about the Sandbox's mission.
Well, our mission is to lock arms with the community to help families whose children have either cancer or a life-altering illness. And we support families through emotional and financial support and through our major programs, one of which is an evening of Believing Prom.
So talk to me a little bit about this event, because I've heard about it, and it really is a special night.
It really is. We have found that when a child is diagnosed with cancer or a life-altering illness, the entire family carries that diagnosis. So the prom is by design over the top, and it's trying to help families forget about their diagnosis for just one night. All of the honorees and their families or guests get dropped off at a Veda hair salon.
And we're seeing previous evening of Believing.
Yes, you are. And then they get all glammed up. They hop into limos, and with motorcycle and police escort, they are transported over to Founders Hall, where they are met with a red carpet and hundreds of paparazzi screaming, "We believe," just reminding them that we believe in them and that there's help and hope here in the Charlotte community.
So they get all gussied up for this big night. What are some of the plans for the evening?
Well, we typically have just a crazy, just phenomenal red carpet. Maureen O'Boyle will MC that red carpet, and then once they get inside, there's full DJ with audio to go. We've got a full buffet, a caricature artist, a full candy bar that's just over the top, and dancing and music and a balloon drop, so they just dance the night away.
It sounds fantastic, and of course we can see from the video that this is top shelf all the way for these kids. Mel, I want to bring you into the conversation now. You're one of the sponsors. I'm going to ask you about this Rubbermaid Sandbox here in just a moment, but what's your experience been like with this event?
You know, with the event, with the Sandbox itself, like with any philanthropy, any charity locally, it takes a village. So my first experience with Sandbox was attending one of the proms and then trying to figure out how to get involved. And it's definitely a two-way street. Sandbox is phenomenal at the relationship. It's walking hands in hands with another organization and really seeing what you can do to help. The funding is really important, so we do what we can, not just to volunteer and help with items like the Love Basket, which we'll talk about, but the funds, making sure, you know, it's not free for these kids to go to this. So as an organization, we've sponsored 8 of the children, and that's really important to us.
And the organization you're with?
Business Sorority.
Business Sorority.
Women's organization.
Okay, excellent. Just want to make sure we got that in there. So talk to me about the Love Basket, which is a nice word. I mean, this is hefty. This is a lot of love.
This is a lot of love. I'll defer back to you for that one.
Okay. All of the guests, so this Saturday is what we call Try-On Day, and it's when all the guests choose from over 7,000 dresses. They get fitted for their tuxedos, and they match their jewelry. They get pick out hair and makeup technicians, and at that time they all receive a love basket chock full with basic needs and an encouragement note. So every family attending prom receives one of the love baskets. It's got our logo, it says Believe on it, and of course our website. So when a family receives that, it's nice and sturdy, and they remember that we believe in them.
And what did the kids finally, what did they have to say about this event?
You know, one of our board members actually schedules her patient's surgeries after the prom because the overall impact that it has on them emotionally. So kids are excited, they're counting down. Our phone is ringing like crazy right now. Families are excited. It's just a night, it's a magical night and a night to forget their diagnosis.
All right, let's put up some information. As we mentioned, that our own Maureen O'Boyle is going to be the MC of the red carpet, like Mara said. It's going to be Friday, September 25th, 7:30 to 11 p.m. at Founders Hall in Charlotte. Volunteers and donations are accepted. You can make a donation or volunteer by going to sandbox.org. We have put that link on WBTV.com. You know where to find it, folks. The Web Extras section under the Home tab. Mara, Mel, thank you so much for being here tonight and shedding light on an awesome event. I've always watched it from afar, so it's great to have you guys on the show and talking about how much this means to these young folks and their families.
Thanks, Brigida.
Absolutely. All right, stay here. More WBTV News on Bounce after the break.